Good evening, everybody. Welcome to week 3 of the end of lockdown virtual regatta. Hopefully it's the end of lockdown. Everything's looking promising, so it's bound to be disappointed. I think we're going to race the first one, and I think it's open, so we're going to jump right in. Let's check that out. Yep, there we are. So let's switch over to the main screen. Yep, not too many of us yet. Maybe there'll be a few more. I think Tony, aka Mystery Laser, is going to be the race officer tonight, and he'll appear as Seafarers. Oh, that made my mic go a bit crazy. Who just joined us? Blue Sky. We all know who that is, don't we? I wouldn't want to spoil it. Anyway, it does look like the other end is going to be the place to start, so let's just motor on down there. Let's see, somebody's talking. So Nathan says it's a two-way tie for the lead of the series. So it's Tony and somebody. Not really sure that somebody else is. Not sure who that somebody else is. It's been a long day. I've actually been to work today. Actually gone to work. Tony's asking if there's any more. Let's have a look at the course anyway. Yep. Definitely the pin end of the line. So let's just motor on down there and mosey around. So, who have we got? Me, Nathan, Tony, Mike, Uncle Bill, Blue Sky. I hope everybody watched the Zoom meeting on Tuesday, was it? So all looking good for the season. Hopefully we're going to get racing come Easter. I haven't put my name down for duty at this stage, but I will do, I promise. I think our Commodore is going to be the race officer for the first one, so that should be entertaining. Not that, that sounded bad, didn't it? Yeah. No. Anyway, we're off and racing. Well, we're in series. Let's just have another quick look at the course. Yeah, so pin in starboard would appear to be the way to go. As usual, I'm using my best VMG cheat. Does look like there might be a little more wind on the left hand side as well, so I think we will go there. I wonder who's hanging around there at the pin end. I bet that's Nathan, he likes it down there. Does it tell me who it was if I hover over it? It doesn't, does it? Oh, I'm guessing Nathan. Yeah, definitely the right place to be down here. More wind. Further up the course. All we have to do is make sure we get there before whoever that is. Only 6 seconds, so we're going to be late at this rate. We are very late. Not paying attention again now, it looks like they must have been over. So the problem here is we might be pinned out here. Let's have a look behind us. Yep, we are going to have to hang around here for a little while. It's getting lifted as well, so that's not too much of a problem. However, we tack across it might be, which we'll have to do fairly soon. Looks like we might just have to risk it. Take a few transoms, I've no doubt. Yep. Well, that was a promising start that's gone bad fairly quickly. Yep, sitting in dirty air here. So this isn't going to get any better. But we don't have any alternative, we have to go this way. So I'm guessing that's Nathan coming up or something. Who tanked just there? It's a bit weird. Yeah, that's Nathan coming in from the other side, I bet. Let's see. Yep, you can go on there. Port starboard all the way to the mark. Okay, up. See if we can stay in that wind. It's definitely a wind patch over there, isn't there? That's where we want to be. We probably want to be going to that furthest mark, maybe. I don't think we do. We probably want to stay over here, don't we? Stay in this wind. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, that might be a bit of a miss there. Yes, not quite sure why I did that. Let's tack over. Yep, not quite sure why I tacked over on me there. Perhaps he thought my penalty was going to last a bit longer. Yep, so it's Uncle Bill out in front. Well done, Uncle Bill. Let's see if he makes a haul except the mark rounding and we can get some ground on him. I doubt it. Okay, up. Definitely think we want to be going to that little bit of wind over there. Don't think we'll get close enough to Uncle Bill. If we can put ourselves in that wind, we might be able to stay clear of the third place. Let's go back. Everybody else is going that way, so let's stay going that way. Not taking any metres out of Uncle Bill. I think he's got this one. But hopefully that's second for us. Us. Yep, Uncle Bill does that right. Taking some metres out of him, but not enough. Yep, second. It was a good start, but it kind of went south in the middle there. Let's jump out of here. So Uncle Bill, Nathan, Blue Sky, we're just going to pop up next. Tony, a race officer, and then it looks like Mike's going to be last. So let's have a look at this. So that's going to be one penalty. Yeah, not a bad start. Yeah, and a little bit of a dip in the middle there, and then pick that place back up again. Mainly because Blue Sky port starboard with Blue Sky, I think. Yeah. Uncle Bill, look at that. That's the sort of line you want to see. Okay, let's jump out of here and wait for the next one. I have no idea what the next one's going to be, but I think we'll, what boat we'll be in for the next one. We'll spectate for this one though. It's always more interesting. It's easier to poke fun at people when you can see what they're doing. Make constructive criticism. Yep, that's what I'm calling it. Oh dear. Is anybody watching? I doubt it. Hey Nathan, yes I have been watching the JJs. I haven't watched last night's. But I don't know what happened with the Tech 2 protest, because they were involved in quite a tangle, weren't they? I saw that. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about the 18-foot skiffs. The JJ Giltman Trophy is the main sort of the worlds, if there can be a worlds in this COVID era for the 18-foot skiffs. It's available to watch on YouTube. It's good fun, and it's a good alternative to the Americas if you like just sitting around watching sailing, which I do. So yeah, I'll tune into that a bit later, perhaps tonight, tomorrow. I'm not going to work tomorrow. Day off. Sorry. Next race open at 18:57. What's the time now then? 18:56. Like I said, we're spectating this one. I have no idea what it is. So we want to just wait and see when that pops up. My background this week, the same as last weekend, I couldn't find a new. Excuse me. Let's hope Tony gives it a name I'm going to recognise. It's 18:57. I haven't seen it yet. Tony, what's going on? What's occurring? Open, he says. There we go, there it is. Yep. Looks like it's just going to be the 5. Same as last time, minus me. I'll just make sure Tony's not waiting for me. Can't type. Yep, just in case he was hanging around getting it started waiting for me. So let's have, oh, look at that. That's definitely a committee boat end. But the wind looks fairly even, so committee boat end, starboard start would be where I'd be if I were racing. But then I always manage to make a mess of that. However, so it's Mike. He's a long way from the line. What's he doing? Nathan, he's hanging around. He's realised it's the committee boat end. Let's just have another look. Oh yeah, definitely committee boat end. He's getting penalties already. Yeah, committee boat end, starboard start. Definitely is. Choose that with blue sky and a blue boat. Makes sense. Keeps getting penalties. Well, what's he doing? Doesn't really matter this close to the start. Everybody's realised. Committee boat end. Should be fun to watch. It's Uncle Bill. 20 seconds to go. And we're jockeying for position. Tony, that was entertaining. Do that again. Lots of penalties. Everybody's realised it's this end. This end and starboard. Who's going to get the jump though? Oh, that was a good start from Blue Sky in the middle there. Let's join him. Yep, he went through the line at speed. Probably got enough room to tack if he wants to. There's definitely more wind on the right hand side now. So everybody's bailed out of that one. It does look like this tack is the lifting tack still though, sorry, the starboard tack. There's definitely more wind over the other side. Faster boats probably pays to be in the better wind rather than the lifted tack. We shall see how it plays out. With Mike, so Mike's going out in the right direction. Sort of. It looks to be evening up a bit, so Mike's just going to run for the ley line. Like I said, as I've said many times, we can see these ley lines. The sailors can't. Yeah. So it's probably quite right. It does look like this is the lifted side now. And in the better breeze probably. But it's Tony out in front now, so let's jump on board with Tony, see where he is. He's right on the other side. So it does look like it'd be fairly tight between him and Blue Sky's tacked over as well. How will this play out? It looks like that's coming to Tony, doesn't it? Yeah, he's getting closer, lifted to the mark all the time. Big shift. It disappeared on him fairly quick there, didn't it? Oh. So who's that? It's Mike Burning. He's doing very nicely as long as he picks up the ley line. And he does, nice. So let's jump on with Mike. He takes the lead into the windward mark. Off to the spreader mark. More wind down that. Well, it's the right hand side as we look at it. It's a penalty fest today for somebody. Yep. Stay on this side, stay in that band of wind. It's behind him. Somebody jived off. Who jived off? Tony jived off. Big jive back, Tony, get back into that wind. It's working for him though. Perhaps this is the making jibe. Yeah, it's definitely working for him, so he must be lower, pointing lower. Is he going to pick up the ley line and jibe back? Yep. I wonder if he can see the ley lines, because that was a little too... Well, it's very well judged. It's coming, like it's the only one who's reasonably close to him, and then Blue Sky's on top of them. Who's getting penalties? Uncle Bill. He's going to have a lot of penalties. It's going to be interesting at the mark here. Oh, yeah, that was foreseeable. Foreseeable. Where's he gone across to the other mark, I wonder? So that was further upwind. I wasn't really paying attention to that one. So Tony still leads by a goodly margin now. Yep, and he's staying in that band of wind you can see up here. Yep. You can see the darker water, everybody's in it. Tony's got this pretty much sewn up. I think he's got a nice big lead. Let's have a jump on board with Uncle Bill at the back. It's going to be fairly tight between everybody bar Tony and race officer. These fairly long beats. Did we have the long beat selected? Uncle Bill goes back, I'm not sure why he did. Let's jump back on board with our leader. Yeah, he's got this sewn up, hasn't he? Blue Sky is second placed. And he should be fairly comfortable there as well, by the looks of it. Sliding into more wind. It's going to hit the ley line. A bit beyond. Can't hurt. Goes away. There's a definite band of wind down the middle of the course, isn't there? Uncle Bill gets another penalty. He's doing well. Kites up, off we go. Stay in that band of wind. Tony's gone, look. Wow. He's really up there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because he's the race officer and because he has the VIP login, he probably is getting some aids. Be interested to know which aids he's got, because he's picking those ley lines very nicely. And he wins by a good margin, so let's jump on with Nathan. He's last. Uncle Bill, despite those penalties, isn't last. Done. Sorry, did that sound patronising? It wasn't meant to be. So Blue Sky will get second, by the looks of it. Enjoyed Blue Sky for their finish here. Yep, uncontested. I wonder if Nathan can do anything about picking up a place. Doesn't look like it. Yep, so Tony takes the win. Blue Sky, Tony by a big margin, 38 seconds. Might be Uncle Bill and Nathan bringing up the rear. Seafarers really stretched out on that one, didn't he? Let's have a look. Yeah, largest number of penalties, Uncle Bill. That never works well. So Tony had a mediocre start, climbed his way through, so he did nicely there. Blue Sky, nice start. Something went wrong in the middle there. And Nathan had a decent start, but threw it away somewhere. I wonder what went wrong for him. Anyway, let's come out of here. Wait for the next one. I reckon the next one will be the cats. Well, Tony did well considering his comment here. Spinnaker goes much better with one. Yep, so I think we're racing the next one. I think it's going to be the Knackers, if memory serves. So just wait for Tony to tell us when it's open. Just get it all set up. So talking about sailing and watching sailing, did anybody watch the first two races of the America's Cup? I did. 1-1. So hopefully it'll be a nicely contested series. Be good to have something to watch while we're waiting for proper sailing to start, for our sailing to start, should I say. Next race open at 19:11, so a couple of minutes to wait for that one. Nathan's asking, did you have a chance with the podcasts? Yes, the only one I did actually listen to was Shirley Robinson's one, and that was quite interesting. The one you sent me the link to, I couldn't get to work for some reason. I think that was just my phone playing up. But I'm at home tomorrow, so hopefully I'm going to catch up on things. If you listen to the Shirley Robinson podcast, she does one about the America's Cup, and she has some really good interviews on there. So if you're interested, that's worth searching for. I think you can find that one on the BBC. I'm not sure. I certainly found it. So it can't be that difficult to find. But no. Maybe the next one is stars then. Somebody's saying you're a star, so I've obviously got Knackers wrong. But it is the Knackers now I've said that. No, not quite yet. What time is it? What time did he say? 19:11, and it's 19:10, so it should be there in a minute. Save me actually waffling on. But yeah, the America's Cup. It would be nice if that was going to be nicely contested. Nicely? How many times can I use the word nicely? Nice. Lee. No, it's not there yet, unless I've missed it. It's 1911. Any minute now. Will it be stars or will it be Naquas? It's open so we can jump in. I don't want to slip. I just want that one. Jump back to the main screen. What's it going to be? Stars. I was convinced it would be Naquas. Oh, well, wrong again. Oh well, I like the stars. No kites to worry about. Oh, look at that pin end. Port tack start, the way that's showing at the moment. So that's some ocean down there. I expect we'll see Nathan down there. We could be adventurous and try a port end flyer. I think that might be a bit beyond my capabilities though. It's Tony saying last orders, so I think that's all of us. Let's just not get too far away from the line this time. And try and cross it reasonably. Yeah, still a pin end, a bit more even on the wind at the moment. Yeah, maybe even. Yeah, still looks like port might be the favoured tack to start on. Problem with that is everybody else goes off and started, so you have to be pretty sure that you're across the line pronto. However, let's go have a look. Who's that down this end as well? I reckon that's Nathan, yeah. Orange hull. Let's come to play. Yeah, it definitely does look like a port flyer might be the thing to try. Let's give it a go. It'll be entertaining if nothing else. It looks like Nathan's made that decision as well. So let's go and have a play with Nathan. 30 seconds. We're going to have to hang out here for a very long time, but it's definitely port end start. Oh, he's coming back to have a go. 20 seconds. Let's get a bit close to the line. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, perhaps I did. He's got plenty of time to blow off that penalty note. Only 10 seconds. Let's not get too close. Okay. 1, 2. No, false start. It was a good idea. Oh well. Come on, I'm going to go that way. Oh well. It's a good idea, poorly executed. Let's see if we can fight back through. Yep, so definitely a port is the lifted tack at the moment. There's that band of wind down the middle as well. Really don't want to fall too far out of that. Hopefully it'll come our way. Yeah, so it looks like Nathan, even with that penalty, that port end flyer was the right idea. And he did it a lot better than I did. Yep, dead last. I told you it would be entertaining. And then my execution would be poor. Problem is everybody else is on the port tack now as well. Everybody else is getting lifted towards the mark and I'm bottom of the pile. And not close enough to anybody to actually take any advantage when I get to the leyland. They'll all be there before me. Shall I hang around for the ley line? I tell you what, let's be adventurous and tack over now. See what everybody else is doing. It would be nice if we could get a little bit of a lift. Yeah, we're going to be way down the field here. Probably not close enough when we get to the run to be able to do anything about it. Oh well. Oh, they're all having fun there at the mark. At least I didn't get to join in that melee. Oh well, at least a few boats might be waiting for me. That's nice of them. Yep, so Nathan's really capitalising on that. Hopefully he'll have somebody close in enough to him to slow him down. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Yes. So I think we probably want to be pointing towards the left-hand mark as we look at it. That appears to be the one that's further upwind. Let's see if we can take any advantage from that. And remember, we're on port jibe. Don't have any rights. I might be able to get some advantage here, you never know. Well, that's picked us up a few spots. So hopefully we won't be dead last. I think I'm just going to see if I can judge this ley line, minimise my tacks, try and get there in one tack. Be nice to be close enough to play on the run. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Let's try it now. Too far. Oh, somebody's going to get a penalty there. It looks like Nathan's waiting for everybody to play. This could be a bun fight. Yep, they're going to start messing. Should we actually just see if we can stay away from them and let them play? That would be nice. So it does look like the right hand end of the line is a little higher. So if we stay on this jibe for a little while, we can go into that on the starboard jibe. That might pay for us. Looks like somebody's coming across to play. Let's protect ourselves here. Make sure we're on starboard. It's not an ideal position to be in. Hopefully, yeah, look at this. This is just going to be ridiculous. Now I can hold these two out here, well beyond the ley line. Should I be mean? Yeah, he's decided to live with the penalty. So that hopefully takes him out of the equation. Yeah, I don't think we'll go back now. Should jibe straight away. Hopefully that extra speed might get us there, but no. No, I'm going to get a penalty there. didn't get a penalty there. I don't understand that. Am I going to get to the mark? So hopefully... not so bad after that start. That was good fun. Nice close racing. So Tony, oh, he got away there, didn't he? And then it was quite close between me, Nathan, and Blue Sky. Let's have a look at the chart on that one. Yeah, see, Nathan had the best start on that end of the line. We only got one penalty. How about that? Yeah, look at that. Nathan the best start. Excuse me. So I managed to pick up a few places. Can't complain at that after that start. It was fairly terrible. Anyway, that was good fun. I enjoyed that one. Let's jump out of here. Wait for the next one. So the next one must be the Nacras. So Tony's saying that was nice of you all on the last leg. Yeah, we all went and had a little bit of a fight of our own and left you to it. That's a beer that you owe all of us, I think, on that. So Nathan was asking, no, so Tony was asking for last orders, and Nathan ordered a cider. Won't that be nice? Go sailing, have a drink afterwards. That would be really good. So Nacra's next. Well, because I really want to race the Crashtastic AC75s, and that's usually the last one. So we'll watch this one and race in the Crashtastic. Crashtastic, that's a good word. The AC75s, the America's Cup boats. I think that's scheduled to be the last one. It certainly was last week. And I had a disastrous race, so we'll go and do that again. Let's see if I can pick up more penalties this time. Because the only thing I won in that race was the penalty count. So it looks like it's just my mum and Nathan watching. Hi, Mum. Yeah, Nacra 17's next. Should be a bit less slow bicycle pace. Slow bicycle race. Sorry, Tony, I can't read. Opens at 27. Guessing he means 27 minutes past. That's going to be a little while. Yes, that's quite right, Nathan. That was me holding you up there. And you did quite right taking the penalty. But in the real world, you wouldn't have been able to do that. Is brick off a specialist sailing term? It is now. I'm going to be using it. Yeah, I could definitely hold those two out there. In the real world, that would have been my race. But because Nathan actually took the penalty, he got out of that trap and still managed to get there before us. Not surprising, really. I need to turn this down a little bit, doesn't I? It seems to be jumping. Yeah. If Nathan's listening, if the sound is terrible, it's my fault. Okay, let's get there so we don't miss it. Yeah, I think that's just auto-correct, isn't it? No, no. We've just been logged out. Oh dear. It crashed. Hopefully we'll be back in time for the next one. Yeah, back in, so it should be safe. sorry, Nathan was actually auto-correcting in his WhatsApp message because it said brick off, and I think he meant broke off. But brick off works, I quite like it. Well, I think Nathan, he's saying the sound is okay. It was looking a bit fierce, so perhaps I'll bump it back up a little bit. There we go. Just fiddling. 26. What time did he say the next one would be? 27. Yeah, so we'll watch the knackers. And we can join in the AC-75s. Yep, sorry, I'm just watching the Swede intently. I think there's some sarcasm going on in WhatsApp. Yeah, Nathan's realised his mistake with brick off. Damned autocorrect, he's saying. 1927 should be there any second. He's saying it's open. There we go. So we're just going to watch this one. Yep, and that was fast and furious. I just tell Tony not to wait for me. Can't type. My wife is hanging around. What do you want? You can come and look. Come and nestle in.
I don't want to be in the picture.
I can't hear you, Dan.
So I don't want to be in the picture.
Don't want to be in the picture. Let's hope nobody watches it. It's just Nathan. You can say hi to Nathan. It's Nathan and somebody else.
Nathan.
Which is
somebody else.
obviously my mum.
Could be your mum. Yeah. Hello, Mum. Hello.
I don't know. That's new. Look. Actually, depending on the wind attitude, the way you flog your sails is actually quite accurate, isn't it? I mean, I'm talking about the angle of the boom to the hull. I remember seeing it like that before. He's sitting there just flogging his sails. So to flog your sails in this game, you just press the spacebar. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh my. So, pretty even line. But you want to be starboard off of the line. And when it's like that, an even line, the committee boat is always the advantage. You want to be above everybody else. So we're in sequence. So who have we got? Uncle Bill, Nathan, Titan, Seafarers. 5. It's happened before where it's not registering the name properly, and I keep asking who 5 is. I don't know. So who's not there? Or Willis. Seafarers. Who was in the last one that's not in this one? Blue Sky, perhaps? Don't know. Don't know. Anyway, let's jump back in. Yep, still the same. 30 seconds to go. Committee boat. Starboard. It's the place to be by the looks of it. So nobody's going for a port flyer this time. Oh, didn't know you could do that. I can click on the committee boat. Have a good view down the line. Off we go. Who was that after a good start? 5. Oh, I don't know who that is. That was a good start. Penalties already. Wasn't Uncle Bill either. Fast and furious in these things. Big patch of wind, everybody's sailing into that. couple have tacked away. Who's tacked away? Let's see here. Guys over here tacked away. Come back. But they definitely want to be in this band of wind. Let's jump back with our leader. Looks like this could be fairly tight again. Yeah. Except for Mike, who's a little bit back. Let's jump on board with Nathan. Blue sails, Nathan, this time. Yeah, I think 5 must be blue sky. That's going to be my guess. So let's stick with our leader for the time being. Yeah, he's gone back again, not sure why. Perhaps he just wants to stay in that band of wind. Yeah, port starboard there. So that's Tony, I believe, our race officer. With a penalty on, port starboard penalty on, I'm guessing it's blue sky, number 5. That's cost him a little bit. Yep, he tacks on the ley line. I'm pretty sure he must be able to see those. Who knows? Let's have a look. Yep, these are foilers, aren't they? Probably get his kite up now. There he goes. And it looks like he jibed to stay in that wind, didn't it, really? Yep, so Tony's really going to leg it out here, isn't he? Let's go and join Uncle Bill. Let's go and watch them rounding with Nathan, shall we? So it'll be in a good place to watch. Yep, so Tony's really legged out there. Oh, hit the mark. It's easy enough to do. So he's just wasting off that penalty, so while he's doing that, let's jump on board with our leader, Tony. So I believe Tony was one of the leaders coming into the series, and he had a first in one of the races, so this isn't going to do him any harm either. There's no Debbie this week. I wonder where Debbie is, because she was doing quite well as well, I think. Yep, everybody's sticking in that band of wind. Not too far to the windward mark. Somebody tacked away there. Who tacked away was it? Why did he tack away? Why did he tack away, I wonder? Yep, so Tony's going to be the easy lead around the windward mark again, second time round. Yep, bears away. Enough wind to get him up and foiling. And that big band of wind down the middle of the course there, so hopefully he'll jibe straight back into that. He does. Nice. So I think, barring any disasters, that's his to lose. Step on with Nathan. Don't think he's going to be close enough to have any impact. So let's have a look at Mike at the back here. Yeah, double tacks, that's going to be slow. I think Mike's going to struggle to get anywhere. On board with Tim. Was he in the earlier races? Don't remember, I've got a terrible memory. So let's jump on board with Mike to watch him finish. There he goes, nice win for him. And I think that's blue sky. Nathan third. Uncle Bill with no penalties this time. Gets a fourth, that's good. That's going to be Tim and Mike B with a little way to go yet. Okay, let's have a look at the stats on that one. Yep. So Tony, I think that's Blue Sky. Nathan, Uncle Titan Tim and Mike finish any second. Best start was Blue Sky. I think it's Blue Sky anyway. Largest number of penalties with Nathan with 1, so very few penalties in that one, and that's good. Yeah, Blue Sky. Yeah, so 5's not showing there, isn't it? So that's good, isn't it? So it was Blue Sky. Tony takes the win. Yeah. Yep, anyway, sorry. Let's jump out of there. And wait for the AC-75s. Yeah. Yep, so Nathan's just confirming that Phil was number 5. And he's saying hi to Dee. Hi, Dee. Don't disturb her, she's downstairs making my dinner. Yep, so if anybody else is watching live, i.e. my mum, you can make a comment. You can say hi to Nathan, because Nathan's handle is the train man. And I think I know why. He had quite, is that right? Something to do with the miniature railways up in the local parks? I think I've seen pictures. Yep. Next up, AC-75s in Auckland. Where else? Where else could it be? Opening at 1940, and we're definitely going to race in that. So let's just get set up. Join that one. And wait for Tony to tell us that it's open. Oh yeah, Tim's saying I'm just home, so we obviously just joined that one. He wasn't racing in the first few, obviously. What time? No, I've got a very short one. What time did he say that would be up? 1940. 1938. So a few minutes to wait. Hopefully in this one I won't have quite so many penalties. But I don't guarantee it, because that was quite entertaining. Well, entertaining for me. A bit early, go Kiwis. I think when I'm in an A75, I've got the Italian livery. So hopefully we'll have all the rest. Everybody else will be Kiwis, and I'll be the only Italian. What do you think? You never know. Is it open yet? It's not quite 1940. The war hasn't started yet. I'm not sure who I want to win in the America's Cup. I think actually, I know. Actually, I think I want the Kiwis to win, because if the Kiwis win, we're going to be the challenger, which hopefully will be a big advantage for us. I don't know where I've got that from, but I seem to remember reading that somewhere. Are you up at 4 to watch it? Tony's asking Nathan. No, I record it. I don't know what anybody else does, but I record it. And you can get it on YouTube as well. It's live on YouTube, and you can get the recordings later on. So Tony's saying it's open. Let's jump in and see what's what. Yeah, here we go. Thought I had the Prada delivery. It would appear I don't. I don't even know what livery I have. Yeah, you go there. That's me, look. I do have the Prada livery. Looks like everybody's going to be joining in. Let's get inside the racecourse so we don't get a penalty straight away. See if we can make any decisions about where we want to start, like I actually know. It looks like a fairly even line, but it does look like Port Tack might be the starting one. Should we try a Port Flyer again? I think that might be a bit dangerous. Let's see if anybody else goes down that way. Man, you're really going to have to commit to that, aren't you? Because there's not a lot of room in this track. Let's check that again, shall we? No, it doesn't look like Port Flyer is the way to go. Should we try it anyway? No, I don't think so. Yeah, chicken. I think we'll play safe. Committee boat end. Starboard start. Try not to crash into anybody. It's highly unlikely though. Don't want to go at the boundary because we'll get a penalty. Really? Just hang out here, I think. Everybody else is below us at the moment, so that's fine. See if we can't get some time on distance going on this one. Everybody is below us. They're not up this end. Am I missing something? No, I don't think so. C18. When do you think I have to take my finger off the button? Let's get a bit closer. Got enough room to run the line a bit, so let's do that. No, not too shabby. Yeah, I think we're just going to hang out here until we get to the boundary. And hopefully we've got enough room to go back across on port. Because doubtless there'll be some penalties to be had. Okay. I might be lucky. I can't remember if these things have got kites or not. Does look like starboard is the making tack, doesn't it? But I think we're just going to go boundary to boundary. Not really sure. I don't know. Still, we have a little bit of distance on the others, so let's play it safe and see what happens. Let's not get a penalty for nothing. Right here, can't we, a little bit? I'm just going to go for the far mark, shall I? Yep, he's tacked across, so that makes up my mind for me. Don't know if there's a kite. No, there isn't a kite. No penalties so far. Let's not get one now. Oh, that would be good if we lay straight in. Then we'll just go to the mark that we're pointing at. I'm not pointing. Be a fairly narrow side of the course when we get round there though, won't it? Well, let's do it anyway. Up we come. Let's go to the boundary again, I think. So who's closest? That must be Mike B over the other side. He's coming back at us on. No, we should be well clear of him. Starboard anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yep, so just minimise our tacks. Looks like we're getting into a bit more breeze. I'm disappointed. No penalties so far, but there's still time. I think I'm just going to go to the boundary again, or fairly close to it. Let's try it now. Hopefully we're laying. Sort of. Might be a bit tight. Really don't want to come off the floors, and we're not going to get there, so I'm going to attack again. Go to this mark. To the boundary and attack. Actually, we've got quite a nice lead at the moment, haven't we? Might even win it if I don't muck it up. And we are just heading straight for the line. Nothing to do. Sit and wait. Well, that wasn't as exciting as last week. I think I prefer crashing a lot. Oh well. Looks like they might be having some fun and games behind me. I think we must have all been practicing. Let's tack again just for the fun of it. I think it was more exciting last week. Anyway, I won that one. Yay, in an AC-75. You can't moan. Mike B was next. Well done, Mike. That's good. Then our race officer, who's going to be next. Tim. Well done, Tim. Nathan. Don't know what happened to our blue sky. And Uncle Bill bring it to it. Well, that was nice. Let's just have a quick look at my stats, shall we? Best average speed. Yay. Number of penalties. 0. Okay, just can't get the staff. So it wasn't a bad start. Mike had the better start. So the best starters finished off quite nicely. Got Mike on that first beat somewhere. I think that's because I was a bit higher on the line, could stay on that starboard tack for a little while longer, which was the advantage, I think. Anyway, finished that one. So that's it for the evening. That's the racing over with. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for Tony for running the races. There will be more next week. I'll try and cover that one as well. I am back at work now, well, going to work, so it makes life a little bit difficult time-wise. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you did, don't forget, more AC-75s tonight.